I'm Michael Wallhead, and today I've come down to see Mark Williams.
And this is my A-series engined Saab Turbo fuel injected Mini.
Today we're down at MW Overland in Liversedge. A good friend of mine, Mark's, invited us down to go check out his turbocharged Mini, and it's not the Metro turbo conversion that you're thinking about. So this is the Mini in question. This is Mark Williams. Do you want to tell us a bit about what you do?
So I build camper vans and overland vehicles predominantly. I've been doing it for about 6 years now. My company's MW Overland. Check out my website. But Mick is here to see my Mini that I've had since I was 16 that is now turbocharged. It's
been a long time coming, this test drive.
A long time coming.
Yeah. And you've had this on the road for how long now? Around
2 years now.
It's been that long?
This is its second year with the turbocharger.
Is it running well? And
it's running really well. It's pretty much nailed on. Just a few finishing, neatening bits, you know, little bits of steering cowl, a few bits to sort out and neaten up, but otherwise, mechanically and engine-wise, it's great.
While the sun's still shining, let's get it out then, shall we?
Absolutely, let's go for it.
So despite knowing you for a while then, this is actually the first time that I've got the pleasure of coming out in this Mini with you.
It is, mate. It doesn't see a lot of use, sadly.
How long have you had this and why did you buy it?
So I've had the car since I was 16. Bought it before I passed my driving test. Always loved Minis as a child. And at the age of 16, I was looking for a scooter.
Right.
I just wanted wheels, as you do. And my dad took me to look at scooters. And then he said, what about looking at Minis? Why don't you look at cars?
A little bit more sensible, a little bit safer when you're at that sort of age as well, and you're still getting your road sense, aren't you, sir?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then this car came up from my brother's friend. And so I snapped it up at 16, and my brother used to drive me around in it. and then obviously I learned to drive in it, did my driving test in it. My dad took me out in it, and yeah, so I'm 41 now. So what's that? I shouldn't admit that, should I?
That's a lot of memories to build up, isn't it? So what engine was it originally?
1275.
Right, okay.
Just a totally standard 1275.
And they still go pretty well as they are, don't they? It's a standard engine.
It did well, it did alright, yeah.
And so it's a 1275 turbo now, or have you opened the engine up a bit as well? Or?
So it's now 1380.
Right.
With the turbo. And I always said when it goes wrong, the standard 1275, when it goes wrong, I'll make it fast. Well, because I maintained the car regularly, never went wrong.
It's just lasted.
Just lasted. And then I ended up buying, I think it was 8 years ago now, I bought a turbo car that needed a lot of work. And then it sat for 7 years. And I thought, right, it's just time to pull engines out and do the swap
it over.
Best thing I've ever done.
And of course, straight cut gears in the gearbox. It doesn't half sound brilliant, does it, when it's whining?
Fully straight cut, cross pin diff. It's
That sounds fantastic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the turbo making all the noises as well in the background.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Best thing I've ever done.
So any ideas what sort of horsepower, what sort of weight?
It's running 150 horsepower, 650 kilos. It was dynoed. It did 180 on the dyno. It was going to be capable of nearly 200 brake horsepower, but I want reliability.
Yeah,
so we wound it back a bit, and it's savage. It's quick enough.
Like 150 horse when you weigh this little, like the brake per ton. People, you know, we live in a world now where most cars can be 300 horse, but it's the weight that makes such a difference. You know, your Golf R 300 horse, but 1.6 ton. And when you put it on paper, brake per ton, which has got more, it's yeah, maybe off the line they're a bit quicker, but in the twisties they won't keep up with you.
This is just unbelievable. Because it's got all the suspension set up as well now.
I think you're very much like I am in the sense that you enjoy building a car and I enjoy working on them. That's part of having old cars, is enjoying that side of it. But it is nice to be able to just turn the key and get out and go. You know, when you've had a bad day, you can go open it up.
Yeah. See, there's that many other projects on and vehicles to work on. I just wanted this to be
turnkey.
Yeah. And I absolutely love it.
You know, for a car that's so small, you're actually quite far away from the front of it, aren't you? So you've moved the seats back in this, haven't you? Because they're not like that originally.
No.
Someone our size, usually, you know, only at 6 foot, you struggle to get in a normal Mini, don't you? And you're bending your ankles and...
Yeah, so I'm 6'1" and I fit perfectly fine in this. I've been all over though. When it was standard, I've been to Scotland in it. I used to loads of miles in this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's certainly a different animal now. It don't like being in traffic or tilting them out. Horses.
Yeah.
Looks there.
Yeah, try and be quiet. There's only two things we try to be quiet for. One of them's horses and the other one's police. So talk us through the engine bay then. Straight away I can see that there's all these heat management devices, shall we say, that you've got. Just obviously quite a lot of power from small engine bay.
Yeah, it gets hot. It's very hot, hence the lifters at the rear of the bonnet as well.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't realise. It's not just getting cold air in, it's also getting the hot air out, isn't
Correct, yeah, and that'll give me the flow through of cooler air. I did experiment with bonnet vents, but it just didn't look right.
It's kind of got that sleeper look as well, hasn't it, with the original bonnet? And,
yeah, I wasn't keen on the vents.
Brakes then?
So brakes, we've had to actually lose the servo. These later Minis got a servo. We've actually lost the servo due to space. As you can see, it's quite tight there. But it pulls up great and it stops really, really well.
And these later cars, they came with disc brakes instead of the early cars came with drum brakes?
Correct, yeah, that's right. Yeah, they went to the 12-inch wheel and discs.
Right, okay, yeah. So it'll stop a little bit better than the old Minis anyway.
Yeah, absolutely, it does its job.
What's the turbo actually from then? So this is not a Metro one, because usually you see the Metro turbo underneath a carburettor, but with this being fuel injection then?
Yeah, the turbo sits at the back on the standard Metros, like you say, with a carb. But you have to cut your bulkhead, put a box in, like a turbo box, to make room for it. So on this one, we've brought the turbo. It's a Gallet turbo from a Saab. So we brought that around the side, custom manifolds. Obviously, like it sits there. Keeps cooler, obviously the flow through of air, so less pipe work.
Yeah, of course, it would get quite hot with the turbo underneath, and then you don't want the turbocharger underneath the carburettor anyway. You want to try and keep that fuel and charge as cool as possible.
Absolutely.
Is this a kit that you can buy then, this injection setup then, or is that your...
But yeah, you can buy this, 2 injectors on it. It's off the shelf.
Yeah. decent size intercooler on there as well.
Yep.
And you've tucked that in quite well, because usually a lot of people end up notching and cutting this front member to get everything in, don't they? But...
yeah, well, that was fabricated by a lad. He knew what he was doing. He'd done a few, so he fabricated that.
And there's a little oil cooler on the back there as well.
Yeah, oil cooler. Oil cooler tucked in the rear.
It's all about trying to keep it cool, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. It is, yeah. I even thought about losing the spots just for that bit of through, even more flow.
Okay, yeah,
But it seems to do all right as it is. And I do like the look of the spots. It's how the car's always been with me, so
yeah,
I figured just leave them for now.
A little bit of the Overland feel to it as well, perhaps.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
it,
you should get some on the roof. Wheels and tyres then?
And the 13x7s, I just love the look.
A little bit wider and more aggressive, isn't it?
Yeah, and the deep dish. So these were on offer. I walked into the mini shop, they were on offer, and I was like, I'm taking them.
Yeah.
And then the wider clubman arches as well.
Right.
I think it was really well, and obviously I went black to match the roof.
The black and gold you've got there, it's kind of a reverse John Player special theme almost, isn't it? And, and the nice little pinstripe that you've put on the side as well.
And the lad that had it before me, he did those graphics.
Right, okay.
And it says mini gold, so it sort of ties it in.
Despite Mark questioning whether the microphones were on, it wasn't until I started editing the video that I actually realised that there was an issue with the voice recording. I've discussed going out with Mark in his Toyota Hilux on some green lanes around Yorkshire over the winter months, so hopefully we'll go get that stuck somewhere, and he can give me a bit of a taste of what these cars that he builds are actually capable of. But in the meantime, please do check out his website and his Instagram, and thanks again, Mark, for having us.
You forget how small these classic cars are, don't you?
You do actually, yeah.
Things are very small, very low.
Keeps you feeling young though, it's good for your back, innit?
Yeah, it does.